Hi friends, it is Holy Saturday and I am in the cemetery, as you can see, and I thought I would come here because I thought that it would help me to empathize with everybody who loved Jesus, who had just watched him being murdered and watched him suffer, and then knowing that he was in an earthly grave. And I came here because there are several folks who were instrumental in making me who I am today who are buried here. I have a dear friend from high school. I have all 4 grandparents. And I was thinking about one grandparent in particular, my grandpa, Bob. And he was so widely beloved. And I wish that you could have met him if you never did, because he was incredible and you would have loved him. And I was thinking about the day that he was buried. It was January, it was bleak. And I think about the sense of profound loss and finality that we all had when we came here to say goodbye to him for the last time, knowing that he would be buried in a casket, in a vault, in the ground. And so I was thinking about the day after that. And I think all of us were just trampled by grief. We had been doing all those practical things that you do when somebody dies. We'd been setting up the funeral and dealing with visitation and with condolences and folks bringing food over to the house, and all of that is so much more exhausting than you even think it is. Plus you have the grief on top of that, the grief that your body is going through, that your mind and your heart are suffering through. And so I can imagine what the disciples may have felt and what Jesus' family must have felt. And I came here because I wanted to feel a sense of solidarity with that. Because there is quite a transition, as we know, from what happens on Friday to Jesus, and then what happens on Sunday. And this is that in-between time. A word that I just learned in the past couple years, that liminal time. And I thought I would try to sit here in solidarity with folks who may be going through this right now. And to try to think about what it feels like to be here. What it feels like to be human and to feel helpless and powerless. But to know that something is coming, that rebirth is coming. I started to see some of the trees here are starting to blossom. And that gives me hope for what's to come. And I know it's so hard right now. We're all going through this collective grief. I feel like it's pushing us down. It is very much a sense of depression in the literal sense. We're being pressed down. But listen, it's not forever. It won't even be as long as we think it is. Change is coming. Yesterday was Friday. Today is Saturday. But Sunday is coming. Sunday is coming. And I hold hope for that with you all. And I hope you do too. Thank you. Love you all. See you soon.